Hello, I am Dr. James. Why do some create wealth while others miss endless opportunities? Today, we explore where wealth truly begins. Join me in this 10-minute masterclass. Is it money, talent, or something invisible? In an age overflowing with information, why do results differ so vastly for everyone? The internet is open and information is abundant, yet some find direction while others lose their way in the same sea of data. This difference isn't just about effort or luck. It starts from a much deeper, more fundamental point in our cognitive process. Many mistake money as the starting point. They focus on gathering capital or increasing income, thinking that is the only way. But true wealth begins with perception. Research shows that decision-making and opportunity recognition matter more than initial capital. Wealth doesn't start from what you have. It starts from how you see. It is the core insight that separates the successful. A situation that looks like a problem to one person looks like a golden opportunity to another. This is where the gap begins. The wealthy don't wait for special chances. They discover them within ordinary, everyday situations that most people simply overlook. Consider Steve Jobs. He didn't invent new technology from scratch. He reinterpreted existing tools in a completely revolutionary way. MP3 players existed before, but he reimagined them as the iPod, a new experience. His wealth began with a different perspective. The same happened with the smartphone. The technology wasn't new, but his vision changed how the world interacted with it. Elon Musk is another example. He refused to accept the status quo of the slow and conservative automotive industry. He restructured the industry around electric vehicles and expanded space exploration into the private sector, breaking national limits. His starting point wasn't money, but a simple question. Why does it have to be this way? This question created billions in value. Now let us return to you. What are you seeing right now, and how are you interpreting the reality around you? People look at the same reality but reach different conclusions. One says it's too hard. Another says it's a great opportunity. This small difference in perception eventually changes the entire direction of your life and the wealth you accumulate over time. Wealth does not begin with opportunity. It begins with perception, and that perception is what eventually changes your actions. Remember these 3 sentences. Wealth begins with perception. Perception changes behavior. Behavior creates lasting results. To build wealth, the first step isn't saving money. It is changing the way you view the world around you. Discovering opportunities in the same old situations and connecting those insights to decisive action is how wealth is truly formed. When this process is repeated and accumulated, wealth becomes an inevitable outcome. It is a cycle of growth and insight. The change you will experience is twofold. First, a shift in perception. You no longer accept situations as they are. Second, a change in strategy. Instead of following the stable path, you begin to explore and navigate new possibilities. Finally, your behavior changes. You stop letting small opportunities pass and develop a habit of taking repeated, calculated risks. Let me ask you one last question. Will you wait for money to become wealthy, or will you create wealth because you think like a rich person? Your answer to this question determines your future. Wealth does not start from what you have, but from how you see. Perhaps opportunities have already passed right in front of you. It's time to open your eyes a bit wider and see the world anew. Through the humanities and deep reflection, we can understand these insights more profoundly. Let us continue this journey of growth. Wealth is not just a number in a bank account. It is the depth of your thoughts and the quality of your perspective on life. A scholarly approach to economics and philosophy provides the foundation for sustainable success and intellectual fulfillment. When your worldview shifts, the world itself seems to change. Resources that were invisible suddenly become clear and accessible. Never stop asking why. It is the most powerful tool in the arsenal of a visionary, leading to breakthroughs that others cannot see. The accumulation of knowledge is the precursor to the accumulation of capital. Invest in your mind first, and the rest will follow. Your path to wealth is uniquely yours, shaped by the insights you gather and the courage with which you apply them. Refining your thoughts is like polishing a lens. The clearer the lens, the more precisely you can focus on the opportunities ahead. Value creation is the heartbeat of wealth. When you solve problems with a new perspective, you create value for the entire world. What legacy will your thoughts leave? Wealth built on insight is far more enduring than wealth built on mere luck or timing. Humanities teach us the patterns of human behavior. Understanding these patterns is key to predicting market shifts and trends. Strategic patience is part of the wealthy mindset. It is knowing when to observe and when to act with overwhelming force. There is an art to wealth. It requires balance, vision, and a deep understanding of the fundamental principles of our era. Mastering your mindset is the ultimate success. Once you control your perception, you control your destiny and your financial future. A global perspective allows you to see connections that others miss. In our interconnected world, this is a vital skill for wealth. Combine the scientific mind with the philosopher's heart. This synergy is what drives the world's most successful innovators. Your financial philosophy should be as robust as your moral one. Wealth is a tool to expand your world and your impact. Humans are moved by stories. The most successful entrepreneurs are those who can tell a compelling story about the future. It takes courage to see the world differently. Most will follow the crowd, but the wealthy choose to forge their own path. When your logic is sound and your vision is clear, the flow of wealth follows naturally. It is the law of intellectual attraction. Success is a product of precision. Every decision, every perception shift adds up to the final masterpiece of your life. Wealth is the means to achieve true freedom, the freedom to think, create, and live according to your highest principles. Look further than the immediate gain. The scholar's eye sees the long-term trends that define the future of our global economy. Build your foundation on knowledge that lasts. Trends come and go, but the principles of wealth creation remain constant. Your perception is your wealth. Everything else is merely a reflection of the depth and clarity of your internal world. Economics is the study of choice under scarcity. Wealthy people master the art of choosing the path with the highest value. Resilience is key. Perception shifts allow you to see a crisis as a necessary precursor to a new and greater opportunity. The creative spark happens when knowledge meets curiosity. Feed your curiosity, and it will eventually feed your bank account. Wealth should be built on a foundation of ethics and value. True success is when your wealth benefits society as a whole. Observation is the first step of perception. Observe the world with a critical and appreciative eye to find hidden value. Turn your insights into action. A perfect perception is useless without the will to execute and bring your vision to life. Consistency is the engine of growth. Small, daily actions based on your new perspective will compound into massive success. We have covered the illusion of money, the power of perception, and the examples of the world's greatest visionaries. Now synthesize these lessons. Your mindset is the most valuable asset you will ever own. Protect and develop it constantly. Your intellectual legacy starts now. By choosing to see the world differently, you are already on the path to true wealth. Refine your vision every day. The world is constantly changing, and your perception must evolve to stay ahead of the curve. The future belongs to those who see it first. Use your insights to shape a future of abundance, success, and meaning. This concludes our exploration of the origins of wealth. Remember, the journey begins within your own mind and perception. Open your eyes. Look around. The opportunity you have been waiting for is likely right in front of you, waiting to be seen. Wealth is not about what you have, but how you see. Carry this truth with you as you move forward in your journey. A rich mindset is more valuable than $1 million. With the right mindset, you can always create the $1 million. Continue to grow through the humanities and deep thought. This is the path of a true scholar and a successful visionary. Take a moment to reflect on what you have learned today. How will you change your perception of the world tomorrow? I am James Coe. It has been a pleasure sharing these insights with you. I hope they serve as a catalyst for your growth. For more insights on humanity and economics, please subscribe. Let's nourish your soul and expand your world together. Thank you for joining me. For more, contact Jongmoon James Coe at k903-91198@gmail.com. Search for Origin of Wealth, Success Traits, and Steve Jobs Mindset. Hashtags include Wealth Origin, Success Mindset, and Opportunity. I wish you constant growth.